everyone, and welcome back to Airplane Mode. Today, you guys, we're going to be doing a pretty darn long flight, or at least the longest flight that I've ever done on this Airplane Mode YouTube channel. Today, we will be flying from Boston, Massachusetts, all the way up to Juneau, Alaska, which is extremely unrealistic. Normally, if it was doing this flight, it would stop in Seattle somewhere. I don't know, that doesn't even make sense. It would stop in Seattle, and it would fly directly from there to Juneau, so it would definitely not fly from Boston all the way up to Juneau. I'm just doing it for the heck of it. It should be like, I think it was like a 6-hour and 10-minute flight. This is definitely the longest flight I think I've ever done in my entire life in X-Plane, so hopefully everything goes well. I'm super looking forward to this flight. Everything has been set up, FMC has been programmed, and everything is pretty much good to go, so we're just going to go ahead, hop into the flight deck, prepare a few things, and we'll be good to get out of here. Also, before I continue on, guys, last time I checked, guys, we have 198 subscribers, which means we are only 2 away from getting 200, which is such a big deal for me. Trust me, guys, I love it when I see subscribers coming in. Once again, as I said in my helicopter video, it really just shows that I do have a fan base that really enjoys what I'm watching, and it encourages me to keep going and keep doing what I love, which is YouTube. So with that, guys, we're going to go ahead, hop into the flight deck, and we'll go ahead and get started with some of our checklists. Okay, guys, we haven't done one of these, like, intros, like, in the actual flight deck part like this for a long time, so I'm just going to do it. Welcome aboard Alaska Airlines Flight 46 with nonstop service from Boston all the way up to Juneau, Alaska, guys. This plane is loaded with 169 passengers with a cruising altitude of 39,000 feet, and yeah, I think that's about it. But, yeah, we're just going to go ahead, hop down to our FMC. We're not even going to transition it, no point, really. So, obviously, here at our, route section, we are departing here out of Boston, arriving in Juneau as Alaska Airlines Flight 46. Departing and arriving here, you'll see that we are departing out of the Highland 4 departure with no transition, and then we are also departing out of runway 33 left. Here we are arriving with no star. Unfortunately, it makes me feel a lot safer when we have stars, but we do not today, so that is why I have a whole thing pulled up here. You guys can see that. I have a whole thing ready for the approach, which is exactly what I did, RNAV V for runway 8, so that's all ready to go for when we are actually ready to do our landing, but we are arriving on runway 8, so with that, we definitely don't have, like, this is it. We just have this many pages, to be honest, which is kind of strange. I thought we would have a whole bunch more, but I don't know. There's just not that many waypoints. It is a long flight, as you can see. That's definitely going to be our longest waypoint at 39,000 feet, so we should definitely be doing good on that. I'm super excited to do this flight, guys. Hopefully it doesn't take us that long, and we can make up some time, hopefully, by going a little bit faster. Who knows? Nonetheless, we're just going to head back to our legs. Oh, we are on our legs page. Never mind, my bad. We're going to hop back up here, and we're actually going to go ahead and start some of our checklists. So we're going to start with our pushback and start. Oh, actually, I can do that. So we're going to our ground services. I love, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is the newly updated Zibo. Oh my gosh, I love this plane. The iPad looks just so much more realistic than just a blank square. Well, it wasn't blank before, but it was like not as detailed as what it is now. So we're going to go ahead, disconnect the GPU, remove the chocks, and for better pushback, it's kind of nice that they have this. I don't know if you need the plugin. I do. Obviously, you guys have seen me use it multiple times, but we're just going to go ahead and see. Okay, yeah. So, unfortunately, there isn't much space to push back here, so what we're going to do is probably something super unrealistic. Since there are no planes here, besides ours for the most part, we're just going to go ahead and push back like that. Except that, I don't know why the voices are still not working. I guess I'll just have to go ahead and deal with that myself after this video. But with that, we're just going to go ahead, release our parking brake, and set it again. That way our auto gate will actually go ahead and leave our plane. With that, guys, we're pretty much good to go. So we're going to start, before our push and start, we're going to go ahead and turn our hydraulic pumps on. Gosh, I cannot speak. Fuel pumps can all come on like that. They all have fuel in them, so they should all be not orange. Okay, there we go. Good. Enough. Anti-collision lights. We're going to go ahead and turn those on like so. Position light. Well, uh-oh. Go ahead and put that on steady like that. Position. Oh, already did that. Auto throttle, we can go ahead and arm. That is all good to go. We do have 148 knots for our, actually, we'll hop down to our FMC quick. In it ref, you can see that we have 148 knots for our V2 speed and 139 for our rotation speed, which is really, like, fast. But if you look here at our weight section, you can see exactly why, because we have a huge amount of payload for our people and all the other factors and stuff like that, baggage, everything else like that. Total fuel weight, we have definitely a bunch of fuel, and wow, this is a heavy flight. But anyway, heading back up here, yeah, so with that, engine start, we're gonna head over here and hit, where is it, press pushback, start that, it should start it. Yep. Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. He's coming. So just a tip, guys, I don't know if your X-Plane ever does that, but if it does, don't ever click on the screen, because that will just make it freeze up and shut down. Trust me, guys, I learned that the hard way. I was in the middle of like I think it was like a 5-hour flight, and I was like about to land, and then of course it had to crash because I decided to spam the screen. So don't do that. Keep that in mind, guys. I don't want you guys to have that same issue because it is super, super annoying. Anyway, moving on from that, we're gonna go ahead and turn our our packs off like that. Let's see what else is there. I think that's it. Engine start, ignition, or engine ignition. So I think that's referring to this. So we're not gonna really deal with that. Kind of fun to mess around with. Anyway, we're just gonna leave it at both like that. Actually, no, we'll put it on right like that, just so that we are playing it extra safe. There's our pushback truck. You can hear him outside. But with that, we're pretty much good to go with our engine start. So after he's ready to go, we should be good to go. So we're just going to go ahead, wait for that guy, and I'll see you guys very, very shortly when we are pretty much ready to start our actual pushback. Alright, guys, so we are pretty much good to go. Sorry, I pushed that because I really love the sound of, like, the alerts and stuff like that. I just did the test. I don't know if that was there before, but it's a really, really cool feature. I'm glad that they added that. So we're just going to go ahead and deal with that, unfortunately. We're going to hit terrain so that we can see everything that is going on. Terrain-wise, I don't know how to do the weather. Actually, oh, wait, yeah, I do. Oh, never mind. Right there. That should be with terrain too. Okay, whatever. We're just going to do that and ignore everything else. You know what? We can just shut that off. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, now that he is good to go, we're going to go ahead and release our parking brake, and it should be off and good to go. So once we do that, we're just going to go ahead and immediately start our engines. And, yep, there he goes. So we're going to start engine 2 first. Hopefully everything goes well. We were having issues. Well, I was. That's why there was, I was gonna do a flight from Phoenix to Tucson, which I might still do, but my engines would not start. It was in the CRJ 200, but anyway, away from that, everything is looking okay here. So we're just gonna go ahead, wait for that to reach 25%, and we'll go ahead and start up our engine. Oh my gosh, these engine sounds are beautiful. All right, we're gonna go ahead and forgot how to start my engine there for a second. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and introduce fuel to that, and not again. And I'll see you guys very soon when our trim is all set up and we are pretty much ready to start engine 1. Alrighty, you guys, now that Alright, guys, now that engine 2 has started up, we're going to go ahead and start engine 1, set that to the ground position, wait for engine 1 to reach 25%. Alright, guys, we're coming up on 25%, introduce fuel to that, and yeah, just wait for engine 1 to start up. Alright, you guys, there's engine 1, and you successfully started up. We're going to go ahead and do our after start checklist. We're going to turn on both of our generators just like that. We weren't supposed to turn on the system A hydraulic pump. You would have thought I learned that, but clearly I didn't. So we're just going to roll with that. Both of our hydraulic pumps are on. That should be good to go. We're going to go ahead, turn our packs to auto, I think it is. Turn our isolation valve off. APU lead can come off. APU off. Continuous, like that. Taxi lights can come on. Actually, I don't think I should be doing that now, because we don't want to blind the pushback driver, but whatever. We're just gonna roll with it. Oh, please, X-Plane, don't do this to me. Alright, so now we just have to wait. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut ahead when it is ready to go. There we go. Now we should be good to go. I think it's just the pushback that's doing it. So we're gonna go ahead, set our parking brakes, which we should have done actually a little bit ago, but we didn't. Nonetheless, we're just gonna go ahead, continue doing that, and should be good to go. So Pro P can come on. Why is it so glitchy? It's kind of annoying, but whatever. Alright, so there's our Pro P. Okay, yeah, anti-ice, we're not going to use them, even though it's raining out. We don't need them really for today. We're going to turn our windshield wipers on to low, actually, like that. Yeah, we don't need high. We'll just turn them on like that so that we can actually see where we're going. I don't know why. There's no clouds out, so we should be totally clear. I don't know why it's raining, but actually, I'm looking out my skylight right now in real life, and it is kind of cloudy, so anyway, moving away from that, let's see. Taxi procedures. Oh, come on, you guys. This is ridiculous. Okay, we're going to set our flaps to flaps 5. That was really, really close. I'm getting kind of nervous now. Anyway, we let it be. We should be good to go. But, yeah, anyway, moving on from that. Gosh, for like the 5th time. Holy cow. All of our lights are on, so we should be good there. Let's see. Parking brake. No. Oh gosh, guys, I'm losing my mind right now. What's that? Auto brake can go to RTO, guys. I'm sorry if this is really getting kind of annoying. Sorry, maybe a little bit cringy. I'm kind of tired right now. I might take a little bit of a rest after we get to cruise. But with that, we're going to go ahead and fight on through this. Ignore it. Before takeoff procedure, yeah, we don't need to do that yet. So we're pretty much good to go for taxi. There's our hand signals. Thank you so much. Yeah, all of our lights look good up there. So we're just going to go ahead, release our parking brake. We should be good to go. If I'm missing anything, whatever. No turning back now. We're going to power out, and we should be pretty much out of Boston in at least 3 minutes. It is kind of a long taxi because we are departing out of runway 33 left. But you guys will not have to see that. I will go ahead and skip ahead, and yeah, I'll see you guys very, very shortly when we are ready to take off. Alright, you guys, just to quickly interrupt here, I don't know if you saw it, that was super, super unpleasant, and I do apologize for that. I think what's doing it is the rain, so we're actually going to go ahead and turn it off to clear. I mean, there we go, that should definitely do the trick. Those little bubble things should disappear. We're going to just set our wipers back to park since we definitely don't need them now, and we're just going to go ahead and continue taxiing on. Sorry, I just wanted to let you guys know that there's no more rain, and because I definitely think that, yeah, no, that's definitely what was causing it. Ooh, it looks so nice. I did, wow, that actually looks really realistic. I did add I think it's called blue, no, what's it called here? Blue effects. Yeah, so I just made it, updated a few things here. I think it looks so much better. So I will do a link in the description for that if I remember. But yeah, with that, we're just going to go ahead and continue taxiing to the runway, and I'll see you guys very, very shortly. Alright, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and pretty much hold short here of runway 33 left. Once again, guys, if you see any frame rate issues, I do apologize for that. My encoder or OBS is not working very nicely, and it's kind of gross outside in real life, so that might have something to do with that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead, park right in front of this guy right here, this line, and we'll go ahead and start our before takeoff checklist. We're just going to tap or keep holding our brakes. We don't need to turn on the parking brake. Oh, I just grabbed my Boston chart by accident. Alright, here we go. Before takeoff, engine start switches are already on continuous. Let's see, auto brake is RTO. Wow, I should have done all this before, which I did pretty much. Anyway, takeoff. Wow, we're pretty much done. Let's see. I know this guy can go to. What's it? Oh, if I can grab it. Yeah, there we go. This guy can go strobe and steady. And that should be really good. Oh, we can turn our landing lights on. That's probably going to be another glitch. Nope, that actually worked really well. Alright, there go our lights like that. We're going to release our brakes, taxi onto the active runway, and we're going to switch to our timer mode on my yoke here. And we'll go ahead and start the timer once we start our takeoff roll. That's pretty much when I always start it, so yeah. Alright, so make sure that we're clear, which we are there, and we should be clear there. I can't really see that well, but whatever. We'll be good to go there, so moving on to the active right here. We'll go ahead and stop because this is I need to brace myself for anything that could potentially happen. Let's hope that nothing does happen because that would really, really just make me kind of mad. I mean, being 4 hours into a flight and then totally having the sim crash after all your hard work is really just quite annoying. So with that, we're just going to go ahead, give it our best shot, start our timer, release our parking brake, and we'll go ahead, spool up our engines to 50%. And auto throttle can go on. We'll just say that's good enough. N1. There we go, guys. Oh, we are powering out of here. Oh, guys, I'm super, super nervous right now because if anything goes wrong, you don't know how angry I'm going to be. Uh-oh. Why is this going so slowly? It's kind of scary, but
80 knots.
Please don't go off the end of the runway. We should be good, but anyway. Alright, 80 knots cross checks. There's 100. Oh, gosh. I'm powering out. I'm jetting out of here. I don't want to go. Oh.
D1, rotate.
Rotate. Oh, I actually got really scared. I don't know about you guys, but.
Positive brake.
You're up. Don't sink. I'm not. I'm climbing. Don't worry. I know what don't sink means, but I'm climbing, so yeah, exactly. Alright. Perfect.
400.
Oh, that was definitely intense. We're going to turn on VNAV, and we'll go ahead and just turn on our autopilot like that. put our landing gear to off, and we'll go ahead and put our auto brake to off like that. We don't really need to worry about our flaps yet. We'll go ahead and wait for a few seconds until we turn those guys, or put those guys up. That is just amazing, guys. We are out of Boston. Wow. Here we go. Let's hope that everything goes well. 6.5 hours ahead of us. Should be good, hopefully. But yeah, with that, now we're gonna go ahead and put our flaps actually up. And with that, guys, we have jetted out of Boston, and we are on our way to Juneau, Alaska. Alright, you guys, we have just crossed through 10,000 feet, as you can tell right here. So we're going to go ahead, shut all of our landing lights off like that. We're going to put our engine start switches to auto, and we're going to go ahead and pretty much let our passengers get up and move around for pretty much the entire... Wait, what the heck? What's that? Chimes only? That should say no smoking. I don't know why it doesn't. That's kind of strange. Anyway, we're going to shut our fast seatbelt signs off, as I already mentioned. And we're just going to go ahead and continue on out of here. I don't know why it's so dark. Hang on a second. Let's see why it is. We're not leaving the atmosphere, guys. It's kind of weird. Yeah, that's like really freakishly dark. Like, not that realistically dark. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and, mess with these. So this is the, hold on. Yeah, this is really, really weird, because this is what it would be without it. What is going on, folks? If you guys know what's happening, please let me know, because this is not right. You know, it should more look like this, not like a black line separation. Yeah, that's really strange. Anyway, I guess we're just going to have to roll with it, unfortunately. I don't want to, but it's just going to be how it is. And with that, guys, all of our checklists are done. I'll see you guys at 18,000 feet to put our altimeters to standard. But other than that, we are pretty much done and on our way to Juneau, guys. Oh, I'm definitely going to be praying that we make it safely and okay. Oh, guys, I'm super scared because every time that I do a long-haul flight like these, I wouldn't even call it really, well, I guess maybe a little bit like a long haul. But every time I do something like this, something goes wrong. So definitely crossing my fingers that everything goes well. And yeah, with that, we're just going to go ahead and wait till 18,000 feet. So I will see you guys very shortly when we reach that altitude. Alright, guys, so we've just crossed through 18,000 feet. So we're going to go ahead and set that guy to standard now. It says we have insufficient fuel, which personally I believe right now. So we're actually just, oh, this is super unrealistic. But we're just going to go ahead and load our plane maxly full of fuel like that. Now, this is where I'm kind of confused. I don't know why, but for some reason, our plane decided to veer off of the whole thing. So, what we are going to do is kind of manually do this, because we don't want to, like, totally mess up our flight. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with LNAV, so that really kind of stinks. But we should be alright. So actually, you know what, I've tried this before. I hope it works. Just gonna go like that and execute that. If we go to LNAV mode, it should turn us onto this path, and that'll take us one waypoint farther than we probably should be turning to, but it should keep us on LNAV. So, oh gosh, don't even tell me this is already going wrong. Okay, so now we're turning onto this. Everything is going okay. Okay, I still am really, really confused as to why this is black. Like, it's kind of unpleasant, not even gonna lie. Like, it's really kind of annoying. Like, why is it doing this? Couldn't tell ya. Yeah, this is really, really weird. I don't want this to happen again. So I'm definitely going to be doing some serious research and looking into why this is happening, because it's really, really not fun to be flying like this. Look at this. Your passengers would not be seeing that unless it's like totally nighttime, which is not. Like, it's literally what time is it? It's 11:44 p.m. where I live, and we're in Boston, so I live in the same time zone. So, like, let's be real, this should not be happening. If you guys really do know what, please, please, please let me know. I would love to know. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, but with that, guys, we're just going to go ahead and roll with it. As I said, it's not your guys' problem, it's my own. So we're just going to continue on with the flight, and I'll see you guys pretty much when we are good to go on top of descent. So that will be like 6.5 hours later. Hopefully we can make up some time that this flight can be a lot quicker. But if not, so be it. It's really just super, super fun to do these types of flights. So guys, once again, I will see you guys very, very shortly when we are ready to go with our top of descent. Alright guys, just to give you a quick little update, I know I said I would see you at top of descent, but, I mean, the last time I spoke to you guys was like literally probably 5-10 seconds ago for you guys. I figured it out what happened. It was actually something to do with the new plugin that I got. This happens, well, the rally scale, look, you'll notice that if I put this up, it makes it look totally like we're in space. So, yeah, so I just had this, like, not way down, obviously, because that just makes it look like garbage, but a lot lower down so that it doesn't look absolutely terrible. And now you can see that it looks more like what a passenger would see, and it's actually pleasant and enjoyable to fly in. So I'm so thankful that I figured that out. Just wanted to show you guys so that you're not totally working your butts off trying to figure out exactly what's going on for my benefit. But with that, guys, I truly will see you at top of the descent very, very shortly. Alright, you guys, so after 5 hours and 18 minutes of flying solid, don't worry, I've done other things besides just sit at my computer and watch my plane fly through these beautiful So with that, we are pretty much ready to start our actual descent. So yeah, because as you can see here, we have like 92 nautical miles left until we reach what's it, Moray, which once again I'll pull up the chart so you can see it. But up here in Moray, you can see that this is literally the final approach part right here. And then I don't know if it's kind of hard to see that for you guys to actually be able to see it. So this little line right here is the runway. So Moray is going to bring us in here, and then we're going to have to make our own little turn. So it's the thing is bringing us to Mine, however you say that. So we're just going to go ahead and bring it there, and everything should be good to go from that. So we're just going to go ahead and minimize that. And yeah, with that, we're going to go ahead and start. So we're going to set this guy to 20, or actually we'll set this guy to 3,000. Right here, and we'll go ahead and start our descent. So we'll go down at let's say 1,800 to start, because we don't want to be totally over excessive. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Oh, I forgot about our speed. So we want to put our speed down to like 170, so that we're trying to slow down a little bit. It's probably not going to do anything. Oh yeah, there it goes. All right, now that our engines are spooling down, we're going to go ahead and start our descent procedure. So descent, it's already going, descending. Oh yeah, engine starts with just go to continuous like that. Seatbelt signs, we don't need those to go on yet, and landing lights can go on at 10,000 feet. So as of right now, all we have to do is just descend. So everything is going smoothly. So I'll see you guys when we are a little bit closer to when we reach 18,000 feet. So our altimeter to Juneau's altimeter. Alright guys, actually one more thing, we're just going to go ahead and bring this guy down to 2,200 like that, because you can see that this guy is moving really, really fast. We are going really, really fast, and I did the math. If we go down at 2,000 feet per minute, it would take us about 16 minutes from about 100, oh, never mind, this is not worth it, it's going to be super, super confusing. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and increase this to like that, so that we can actually start descending a little bit quicker, and that way we should be able to make it to 3,000 feet by the time that we need to. And once again, for like the 50 millionth time, we're going to go ahead and increase our rate of descent, because we haven't been descending that quickly, and we want to make sure that we're making it to 3,000 feet. I'll go ahead and adjust that off camera so that you guys don't have to witness that, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. And yeah, we'll continue on like that. Alright, you guys, now that we have crossed through 18,000 feet, we're going to go ahead and take our altimeters off of standard mode and set them to their actual altimeter, which is 29902, which would have been the same as standard, but whatever, we'll just take it off just for the realism purposes. And with that, I think everything's good enough with our altitude. Okay, yeah, maybe we're going a little bit further, so we're just going to set that to 2200, back kind of to where it was. Now, I was super concerned because looking at this, I already set the heading to what runway 8 was, which is 85, so, or 085. So we are pretty much in the complete opposite direction of what we should be. But I looked at I zoomed out here, and you can see there's a pretty good reason for that. It's because we're going to go straight and then pretty much turn completely around almost 180 degrees. So everything is looking up for the most part. Ooh, I forgot about this little trick. So this green line, you can go ahead and increase it, and there we go. So now we'll be now we'll be pretty good for descent. So we'll leave it like that, pretty much how it was, and hope for the best. So as far as this goes, everything is pretty much good to go. We'll just go ahead and turn our seatbelt signs back on, because that was supposed to be done at 15,000 feet. With that speed, we can go ahead and slow down just a little bit, because we don't want to be totally flying past everything. That would definitely not be very good. So with that, we're just going to go ahead. I did extend my speed brakes fully, so the plane should be slowing down. We are going kind of quick as a descent, but that should be totally good. I don't see really any need for change in anything that we are doing right now, so we're just going to go ahead and continue heading around here. Is that the airport? Oh, it is. Oh, that's such a nice sight, because after, what's it now, 5 hours and pretty much 30 minutes of flying, finally just getting this reward of seeing this is just super thrilling for me. So we should be really on point with everything that's been happening. Yeah, looks like we're gonna go up there and pretty much make a direct turnaround, and then we'll just have to make a little bit of a right-hand turn. But yeah, other than that, we're good to go. So I'll see you guys very shortly when we're pretty much ready to touch down, I guess. Alright guys, so now we are pretty much set to turn on our landing lights. So I'm going to turn all of those guys on like that. Runway turn-off lights can come on. I do apologize. I'm chewing on a pretzel, like a chewed pretzel. So sorry if you hear a lot smacking. It's really disgusting. Sorry about that. Anyway, so now we're going to go ahead and start pulling some flaps. So we're going to set these guys to 5. Hope that starts slowing us down, and yeah, that should be slowing us down nicely. We're not going to turn on or put our landing gear down until we reach that way right there. It's a little bit late, I'm assuming, but whatever. We're just going to go ahead and roll with that. Now we're going to set this guy to 210, and we're going to come down here to do our approach rep. So we're going to do flaps 40, so that's 40, and then plus 5 from the wind correction. We'll do 40/132. 132, just like that. And now if we get to our loads page, yep, there's our VREF right there, 132. Yep, there we go. Everything is looking up at this point. So, yeah, altitude-wise too, that works really well. So, we might have to be, like, we already passed the airport, you know, obviously. That's Sunday, so we are going to be turning around very shortly, so I'll see you guys when we are pretty much making that turn, where I will pretty much just stay with you guys until I touch down. Alright, you guys, we are making this final turn. Oh gosh. We must do a vortex. Oh gosh, I'm scared. We should make it, actually. Calculations in my head, we should be totally good to go. What we do need to do now is put our landing gear down. Go ahead and put our flaps to flaps 30. Just like that, we'll set our speed to 160. Right there, just like that. We'll put our auto brakes to, we'll put it on to 3, just because we definitely don't want to overshoot the runway. That would be just the worst after 5 hours and 40 minutes of flying. So yeah.
2,500.
Yeah, 2,500. It's fine. I'm not going to panic about that. Yeah, I did arm our speed brakes. Not going to forget to do that like I've done in the past. No, looking at our tech, this is good to go. So, pretty much here for I would like to say. And is that the City Airport? Yes, here it is. So, guys, we're just going to go ahead and follow right here on the Aurora. Once it takes us there, pretty much good to go. So, oh yeah, altitude-wise, we're good to go. So, actually, you know what we'll do? We'll go ahead and set this to 0, and we'll just go down at a very, very slow pace of 600 feet per minute. I was about to say per second, but it would be a little ridiculous. And we'll go flaps full like that, and we'll put our speed to 150 knots, 150 knots, like that. And yeah, so that's good as far as this goes. So actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna set this guy to heading select, and we'll go switch over there so that we can manually land this puppy ourselves. And yeah, so that shit. Anyway, there we go. Speed wise, still looking good. 150. We'll go ahead and set this guy to 145, like that. That's always one of the biggest things that you need to watch out for when you are doing an actual landing is speed and altitude. Because if you are too low
2,500
in a densely mountainous, wait, how do you say that? Mountainous, whatever, we'll say that, area, then that is definitely extremely dangerous. But then again, you have a situation where you're totally flat and that's more lenient. But anyway, we are so we're going to go ahead and bring this down to this tad and go like that. This guy to 140 knots. Actually, we'll go ahead and release our auto throttle as a whole like that. Bring our speed down. Alright, flaps are set to full. Auto brake is set to 3. With that, we're just going to go ahead and disengage our autopilot. Slide all those guys off like that. Just going to bring down our speed. Yeah, we are definitely too hot. That is not a good sign. So we'll just continue. It's no big deal. It's just try to, I guess you could say, dive a little bit. Not really dive, but anyway. Yeah, we are going a little bit fast, so we definitely want to make sure that we're not gaining speed. Yeah. Once we actually, if we do a little bit of a dive,
1,000.
Not 100%.
1,000 feet, stabilize,
yeah,
basic
I'd
approach
just make
altitude.
one great thing. Then we should be able to slow down.
500, 400, 300.
Yep, leveled off. Yep, there we go, guys. Pretty much right on the glide slope. And now we are losing speed.
Tank rate.
We don't want to lose that much speed.
200.
Really close to the ground. Wow. Oh, I thought this was about to crash. That was scary. Anyway, there we go for our speed. We're just going to totally ignore our rev because that's not going to happen.
100.
100 feet. Not the most lined up, but hey.
50.
This
40.
guy doesn't even care.
30. 20. 10.
Oh, this is no. Whatever, it would pause now. But whatever. Reverse thrust is out right there. We are slowing down.
80 knots.
Right there, 70. We'll go ahead and retracts our reverse thrust and go manual braking. Let's see if we can make this exit right here. Yep, we can. Oh my gosh, guys, it was successful! Woo! You can all give a round of applause, not to me, but to all of you guys for hopefully watching through pretty much the entire thing. Wow, to you guys it probably seems like 2 minutes before I was at cruise and making it to top of descent, but guys, to me it was 5 hours and 45 minutes. My timer says 5 hours and 38, but I went to different, I don't know what I'm saying right now. So I went to like things like this and kept the timer going. So different things like that, and after I would pause it, and then after I would leave, I would like keep the timer paused. Anyway, point is, we are at like 5 hours and 45 minutes right now. So we did it, guys. This is the longest flight I've ever done an X-plane. I don't think this is a taxiway. Oh, whoops, whatever, I got distracted. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and totally ignore that, because at this point, who really cares? We're going to go ahead and put our flaps all the way up. Speed brakes can come in. Let's look at our checklist right here. Increase speed a little bit here. Let's see. Okay, pro key. Landing lights, actually. Those guys can come off. Off. Taxi lights can come on. Pro keys can come off. Idle or thrust. Now we were going really fast. Yep, there we go. So turn our other pro key switch off like that. Yeah, our fuel just barely cut it. We lost our center tanks about halfway through, but that's fine. Oh wait, no, I guess we had plenty of fuel, so I stand corrected. Anyway, we are going to be taking this gate guy right there. Let's see, what else do we have? APU. Oh yeah, we could do that. That's definitely something that we should do, actually. Oh no, we don't. No, stop. Oh, it's hard to do this all with one hand. All right, there we go. Increase speed a little bit there. Position lights steady. Just turn right here, and yeah, we'll go ahead, as I already said, pull into this Yay, we have a, oh, I don't know what that was. Nay. Anyway, we have, vectors, so that'll be nice to have. They'll bring us in nicely to our ramp. Let's see, make sure that we're going at a steady pace. We don't want to totally overshoot his signals, so we're going to keep going. Okay, now we're going a little bit slow, but whatever. I'm just going to ignore it. Nope, we won't. Alright, there we go. And there is stop right there. We're going to go ahead and shut our engines down. Oh, please, generators be working. Great, we're just going to have to do something quick. Ground services. You. And we'll just do that quick while we are waiting for our, there we go. Now we don't even need TPU. That was a little bit over dramatic. Anyway, so with that, we are pretty much good to go. Weather radar can come, or terrain can come off. Parking brake is set. Seatbelt signs can come off. We'll just set our no, we'll leave those on. No smoking signs, or whatever they are supposed to be. They're supposed to mean the no smoking signs, but I don't know why it says chimes only. Anyway, I don't know if that's real life or not. Please tell me down below if you do know. Let's see, engine start levers. They're cut off. Transponder is, don't even deal with that. Exterior lights. You know, we're just going to ignore oh yeah, we could turn these guys off. Like that. Let's see, engine start switches can go to auto. Packs, APU bleed can come on. Isolation valve can go to open. Everything, we're just going to leave it like that. You know what, we don't really need to totally secure our cabin. We can go ahead and unalign our IRSs. We can definitely do that. And with that, guys, I'll show you a quick replay of the landing, and I will see you guys outside for a quick sum up of the flight. Alright guys, once again, we have made it here in one piece, guys, to beautiful Juneau, Alaska. I absolutely love this airport. Thank you, Mr. X, for providing it. Obviously, it's freeware, but just want to give him a quick shout out because it makes the best scenery. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy the video, which I really hope you did, I put so much effort into making this video successful. Please give it a like down below and also subscribe if you are new, guys. We have 100, as I think I said in the intro, 198 subscribers, guys. That's such a big deal for me. 2 more and then we have 200. Hopefully we can get that tomorrow, and the next video I can thank you guys all so much for 200 subscribers, because we got that in like 2 months. I'm super thrilled about that. But we have made it to Juneau once again in 5 hours and 42 minutes, like 5 hours and 47 minutes, 5 minutes. I'm serious, guys, I cannot speak today, but the real time, 5 hours and 45 minutes. We have made it to Juneau successfully. I'm super thrilled about that. Once again, guys, if you did enjoy the video, please give it a like down below, and subscription is always greatly appreciated. So with that, guys, once again, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all very soon in a brand new one.